It looks like Meghan Markle's pal, Christopher Bouzy, is proving more and more online to be an expert at spreading misinformation himself. However, what he's saying now about Princess Catherine is really crossing the line. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much got me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this insanity, shall we, and let's hear this from Boozy's gob himself. Yes, so here is Boozy of Spoutable, speculating that Prince William is physically not, let's say, nice to Princess Catherine, and is predicting that they're going to be divorcing. Yes, so here we go. Let's listen to it right now.
Latest article that mentioned that she wanted to step down from her royal duties, and William is so upset about it.
Yeah, I saw that. Look, I don't like. Let me just say this, and I got to be careful.
Yeah, gotta be careful. However, he ain't that careful, guys. Here we go.
William, at the end of the day, is a human being, and just because he's royalty doesn't mean that he can't do things that would be very embarrassing. And I don't know what their relationship is.
Yeah, every human being does something on a regular basis that's embarrassing. We're human. That's part of our nature, you know? Why is he pointing that out specifically for Prince William? It makes zero sense.
Is their marriages, and I don't know if William did something to Kate or not.
Oh, he doesn't know if Prince William did something to Princess Catherine or not. Why is he speculating, as far as I'm concerned, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, about that? That is nuts! But oh, guys, it gets even crazier.
Or if Kate did something to herself.
Really? Really? He's speculating whether Prince William did something to Princess Catherine or if Princess Catherine did something to herself. Oh, we're getting onto the divorce comment very shortly.
But the fact that came out and other things is coming out as well.
How did that come out? That has not come out other than the BS conspiracy nut jobs that, as far as I'm concerned, Christopher Bouzy is well a part of. For him to turn around and saying he's the expert for misinformation on the internet and to try and combat it all, dude is adding to it. He is not combating shiz as far as I'm concerned.
And the British media is kind of walking up to that line, and they're hinting at certain things that.
No, it's Bouzy and the conspiracy nut jobs that were hinting at certain things
They wouldn't have not have done when the Queen was alive. Leads me to believe that there is once again a serious problem, and more than likely we're going to know what that problem is soon. I don't think I'm going to be honest, and this is just my opinion. I don't think she is going to be his wife in next year. I just don't.
This ain't gonna age well for Bouzy. All his tweets about Princess Catherine up until this point have not aged well for Bouzy at all. So for him to turn around and say, you know what, next year they're gonna divorce. Do you know what? I can play the waiting game. I can be extremely patient, alright? Let's wait until next year. Let's wait until 31st of December 2025. Let's see if Princess Catherine or Prince William hit that divorce button, because I'll tell you something. If anyone's going to be hitting the divorce button sooner than them, it's going to be Harry and Meghan, because so many reports have come out, so many sources have come out, showing, proving, speculating, whatever, theorising, that not all is well in the Sussex household. But not that many have actually come out to say, well, everything's not well between Prince William and Princess Catherine. I wonder why. Could it be that Prince William and Princess Catherine actually have, shock, horror, a wonderful marriage? I mean, not all marriages are perfect, but you know what I mean? And Hazard and Megxie don't? Oh. So yeah, for Bouzy to turn around and be like, do you know what? I think they're going to get divorced next year. Yeah, I can be patient. I can play the waiting game on this one. Let's wait until 31st of December 2025 and let's see if that divorce button between Prince William and Princess Catherine is pushed or not. Because I'll tell you something, I got a sneaky suspicion that ain't going to happen, guys. I don't know about you, but I think Bouzy is talking well out of his backside. And the mainstream media are finally cutting on for like years, right? We on the internet have been saying Bouzy, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, is a fraud. And the mainstream media was actually legitimizing him for some reason. But now mainstream media have caught up and have figured out that, yeah, he's an absolute bozo, an absolute clown. Daily Mail continuously going in on him, which I'm all for, right? He is saying how tech entrepreneur and loyal Sussex Squad member, Christopher Bouzy, vowed to fight online hate, but once said Kate Middleton looked old enough to be Harry's aunt and called William a balding muppet. Exactly. The absolute hypocrisy of Bouzy is outstanding. I mean, here we go. March 21st. Here's the tweet. I'm sorry, but Prince William isn't sexy. That is quarantine thirst talking. William looks like a balding muppet. Well, I'm sorry, but you know, stones being thrown in glass houses kind of thing comes to mind at this point. But yeah, Christopher Bouzy here saying, so you're claiming Hazard and Megxie had work done. Moreover, there's nothing wrong with getting work done. I'm sorry, but William and Kate look like Harry's aunt and uncle. I mean, here are the tweets to prove this, guys. And here, back in 2022, trolls mocked Megxie for not launching a Spotify podcast. Not that she's successfully launched a podcast. The same trolls are mocking her for having a podcast. No, we mocked her because of the stupid things that she was saying in the podcast. But, you know, there you go, right? Just let it go. Hazard was never going to marry you. Well, let me put it this way. Hazard is definitely not my type. I don't like ginger whingers. However, Mr. Fox, definitely my type, if I do say so myself. Now, this is the thing. Bouzy now, as far as I'm concerned, is trying to do a little bit of a cleanup for his image and for PR purposes, but is still kind of spouting conspiracy theories at the same time. It's very, very odd what he's doing at the moment. And this is the thing, right? We're all seeing it. And we're all calling him out on it. Here's Katie, T1, on Twitter saying, instead of taking responsibility for his own words, Bouzy is now accusing the British media of blaming all the hate Catherine has been receiving on Americans. He's trying to shift the narrative to say all the recent negative articles against himself are because he's American. Of course he's going to be talking about race and nationality and trying to further that divide by spouting this BS off, right? Saying the palace lied, the British press helped them lie, and then when they got caught lying, they started blaming Americans and trolls for their lives. Now, if you question the palace and the press, they claim you are bullying Kate. Well, no. Not when Bouzy was quite literally fueling, as far as I'm concerned, the conspiracy nut jobs. I've done a video in the past, a couple of weeks, about Christopher Bouzy not leaving Princess Catherine alone and spouting so much BS. Check that video out. Let me tell you something, all right? He's getting backlash not because he's American. He's getting backlash because of what he said, yeah? He's getting backlash not because he's a black American. No, he's getting backlash because of what he said. But I don't think Bouzy has a brain larger than a freaking walnut to be able to figure that out, right? But according to Taz, a wonderful friend of mine, if you've not subscribed to her on YouTube, please do so. She's absolutely amazing on this platform. Says, look, having been a target as have many on this platform, of this vile and odious man. The comment section on this article is actually highly entertaining. Another total hypocrite who rants about online hate as he trolls and spreads conspiracies. Couldn't have said it better myself. And this is the thing, right? Here is the article from Daily Mail. And yes, Sussex ally Christopher Bouzy insists he's rallying against online bile and told the couple's Netflix documentary that criticism of Meghan Markle was driven by hatred and racism. But after scathing comments about Princess Catherine's cancer video, which he likened to North Korean propaganda, which, again, I've shown you that tweet in a previous video. Check that out. It's insane. Critics have questioned whether he really practices what he preaches, especially after his own repeated online attacks on the British royals and their appearances. Mainstream media are now figuring out who Bouzy actually is and figuring out that he's actually opinion conspiracy theory or whatever, a big, massive hypocrite and fraud. Here is Christopher Bouzy parody account at @abouzy_, saying, "Don't go backpedaling now, Bouzy. You stated multiple times you thought the video was faked." We're talking about the Windsor Farm shop video here. Now, when being called out, you're trying to say it was staged. Who is gaslighting who again? Indeed. Look at all these tweets that he did in the past couple of weeks against Princess Catherine. Again, he's not getting criticism because he's American. He's not getting criticism because of his race or colour of skin or whatever, right? He's getting criticism because of the BS that he was peddling. He was part of the problem that he says he combats online every single day. An absolute fraud and hypocrite in my eyes. And so this is where we now go back to his most recent comment that I found anyway, where he's now turning around and saying, do you know what? Next year, I think Princess Catherine and Prince William are going to get divorced. And that there's already trouble in marriage because either Prince William is being physically nasty to Princess Catherine or Princess Catherine is being physically nasty to herself. What? Yeah, this is nuts. Christopher Bouzy, time and time again, as far as I'm concerned, is re-victimizing Princess Catherine and peddling, as far as I'm concerned, lies and dangerous conspiracy theories. Dude needs to stop now. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate Tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Bouzy meltdown on Twitter. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about what Christopher Bouzy has just said, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters!